welcome back to another episode. This is The Real Deal with Karen and Maribel. Episode 8. Yes. See, I keep thinking it's 7.
No,
Episode 8.
Episode 8.
Wow.
I know. Thank you so much
Made it this far.
Yeah, for hanging in there with us. And thank you for liking, subscribing. We appreciate it. Helps the channel.
Yes.
Helps us keep going, knowing that you enjoy listening to us.
Shenanigans. Crazy
All the
stuff.
shenanigans, yeah. So this week we thought we'd do a little more of the business end of things, but more like suggestions, more like a guide, the what nots and the what to dos.
Yes.
For sellers.
Mm-hmm.
You want to sell your home, and we're gonna have examples of what not to do and examples of what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And what I think we're gonna focus on mostly is how to prep your house for sale.
Yes.
Because that's very important.
It is. Es tu casa, la quieres vender y lo mejor que se presente va a ser lo mejor que también tú puedas agarrar. Yo creo que esto también, ahorita que me pongo a pensar, es un buen tiempo para mencionar esto porque estamos por entrar al verano. Ya, pues sí, ya muchos niños están de vacaciones, pero tú sabes que ahorita también es cuando la gente busca moverse.
Yeah.
Para cuando pues los niños entren a la escuela, ya están ellos bien establecidos en su nueva casa. So, no hay duda de que muchas personas, claro que se van a querer mover, van a querer vender su casa y muchas personas también van a querer comprar. So, es muy buena oportunidad ahorita y pues si toman nuestros consejos como ustedes los quieran tomar, claro que nada es así como que personal, no se lo tomen así como que, pero ¿por qué tengo que hacer esto? Cada situación es distinta y cada situación es única. A lo mejor tú no tienes que hacerle nada a tu casa, no sé, y también depende de cómo tú también quieras, ¿cómo se dice? Publicar tu casa, mostrar tu casa y cuánto dinero también esperas agarrar de tu casa. Que claro, eso también es una conversación que ya tienes con tu real estate professional, porque claro que esta persona también te va a ayudar y te va a guiar lo más que pueda, porque pues para que tú también pues te beneficies de todo eso, ¿verdad? Es para, a últimas de esto es para tu beneficio. Tú quieres vender tu casa, we'll get you there in the best way possible.
Exactly. Yeah. Everything, it's, every situation is different. It's individual to you. We're just kind of trying to give you an overall generalization. We're trying to give you the buyer's perspective as well.
Yeah.
Because, that's kind of the analogy is that once you decide to sell your home, you have to detach yourself emotionally from this is my home. You now have a product you are offering up to sell. So you're going to have people come through and judge and say, hey, do I want this product? This is what's wrong with it. This is this, that, the other. Just, it's like offer, but on like a bigger scale.
Yes.
Analogy wise, you have to think of it that way. So I think that would be the first thing. Once you decide you're going to put your house up for sale, you have to emotionally detach yourself from your home.
Yeah.
This is no longer the home where little, Jessica took her first steps. And I mean, it is, but now you got to detach from that. Now you have to look at it and say, what do I have? What am I offering?
Yeah.
And then be realistic in what you expect to sell it for based on the condition it's in. Because there are two things that kind of help depict the sales price. First of all, the market listing comps, but also the condition of your house and how it presents, because that also makes a really big factor. You can have, like they say, the ugliest house on the nicest block, and you're going to get it for a lot less than you would the nice house on the nice block.
Que sí, como volvemos a lo mismo, ¿verdad? Cada situación es distinta y pues claro, todo depende del mercado y todo esto, pero volvemos a lo mismo. Como tú presentes tu casa es como se va a vender. Y sí, esto de pues quitarte esa idea de que es algo sentimental es, se entiende. Tú has vivido ahí tantísimos años y pasaron ahí tantísimas cosas, pero también estar abiertos digamos, las opiniones de las personas que están allá. Y no estamos diciendo de que, oh, pues es que como este buyer vino y dijo que tu casa está fea, now your house is ugly. No.
Right. No.
Pues simplemente,
'Cause
pues,
obviously
sabes
it's-
que para mí mi casa es hermosa,
Mhm.
para ellos está fea. Best of luck for them. Pero y pues más que nada ahorita lo que se me viene a la cabeza es todos estos vendedores y pues, homeowners que ya, a lo mejor no están en el mercado, pero pues que tienen sus cámaras.
Yeah.
Like, vas a tener personas ahí mirando y van a estar como que, oh, y tienen esto, oh, y mira, no limpiaron aquí, o por qué
Right.
está esta pared aquí, que al final de cuentas sí que les importa, pero
Because you also
cosas
have
así van a
to.
salir, and it's
Right.
just, like, nomás deja que sea lo que sea, and
Mhm.
that's that.
Exactly, because you're going to look at it the same way when you go to buy a house.
Mhm.
You're going to go in and sure, in defense of yourself, you might say, well, those things don't matter. But they do a little, it influences your choices a little bit. Because you can walk into two homes that are exactly alike. One is clean and spotless. Maybe it doesn't have the most up to date things. It's not all that modern, but it's clean like a motherfucker. Spotless. There is no dirt nowhere. There's no cobwebs in the ceiling. Like everything looks fine. It's just old. It's outdated.
Yeah.
You walk into another house, exact model. Maybe it's newer appliances inside they've updated, but it's dirty. Like it smells. The walls are dirty. Like how do your walls get dirty? And there's just like clutter everywhere. Clutter everywhere. Now, yeah, you can say, oh, it's just stuff, I can look past it. But do you really when you're comparing and you're home shopping? Because how are you going to get that smell out? What even is the smell?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to buy it and live with that smell. The walls are dirty. Yeah, you can go in and paint them, but now you got to go in and paint. Maybe you didn't want to paint right away. Maybe you were like, well, if the walls ain't bad, I can live with it for a month or two.
Yeah.
Because there's moving costs. It costs to buy a house. It costs to move. It costs to move in. You know, you don't want to paint right away. So why would you buy the house with the dirty walls? Yeah, it's got all the upgraded stuff, but the counters are stained now because it's dirty. It's not clean. Like, who knows what they're going to leave you with, what kind of mess you're going to have to clean up after. Where the other house, yeah, you're going to have to update it down the road, but it's spotless. You can just move in and live because that's a big change. That's just moving from one place to another, settling. That's a big thing. And then and then to add like having to clean and paint on top of that, some people they don't want to do that. Maybe you don't want to do that.
No, y es que la verdad es como otra cosa de la que te tienes que preocupar. Es como que, tenemos que preocuparnos ahorita por este proceso y luego por movernos y aparte, no, güey, tenemos que limpiar antes de movernos.
Exactly.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, pues sí, hay personas que sí lo van a hacer porque, pues, no sé, a lo mejor quieren estar más cerca de esta escuela. O,
yeah, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. That's just the bottom line. Yeah, but then, again, if you're going to do it, don't think you're not going to be that buyer that's going to offer less because you're going to offer less.
Yeah, también.
You're going to be like, okay, I'll take the house the way it is. You don't got to clean, you don't got to do nothing, but I'm not paying this much for it.
Yeah.
We want to offer less.
Que es tan raro, puede ir de un lado, puede ir de en un lado puede ser que sí, diga, no, pues voy a ofrecer menos, pero en otro puede decir, puedes encontrarte a un buyer que a lo mejor está bien emocionado y que de verdad quiere esa casa y que no le importa que esté sucia y que diga, pues I'll pay the price that they're asking for. So it's like,
and the thing is, you don't know what you're going to get when you get to market and you put that house up. And if you're a seller and you want to sell within a week and you're like, no matter what I want in a week, then you're going to deal with the offers you get in that week. But why wouldn't you prep your home so that you can set yourself up for success?
Yeah, ¿cómo la presentas? Sí.
Exactly.
Todo viene a eso y más que nada también no es nada más el hecho de que, la tienes que arreglar toda. Like, si hay, no sé, cualquier, o sea, cosas pasan, cosas cosméticas, es like, you know what, like that's that, it's little, no sé, a lo mejor se puede arreglar mientras en el proceso, a lo mejor los compradores agarran un crédito para ellos arreglarlo, pero nada más presentarla bien, like, que también si tú estás viviendo todavía ahí, puedes mirar bien el espacio de ese cuarto, que no esté lleno de cosas.
Exactly.
Es como que
And
Yeah,
you do get that return on your
mm-hmm.
investment when you know, the smaller things you do, because you get a better sales price.
Yep.
You might get offered more money. And it's just, it's from the outside to the inside. Let's say you have, because I've walked into a home once. I was doing a virtual tour for a buyer, and the house, I walked in, and literally the walls, it was white paint, but the walls were black.
How?
I don't know how. They were black, like they were dirt. Like someone took like schmear and just went like on all the walls. They were dirty. They were like you could.
Oh my god.
I didn't do that because I was like, ew, that's
Pero
gross.
se mira que como
But
que
you could,
podías...
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they were disgusting. They were, and the neighborhood was really nice, and the house on the outside looked really nice. You walk in there, and I was like,
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how long that house sat on the market, but my buyers were like, nope, moving on, next.
And
no,
that's,
thank you.
sí, es esa cosa que también es como que muchos, pues sí, like, nomás van a mirar eso y los va a desanimar, and it's like, no, ni siquiera quiero mirar lo demás, aunque quizás todo lo que ese comprador busca está en esa casa. And it's like, oh, we can overlook that, you know, you can clean it, you can
obviously
paint it,
but
pero pues
again,
sí,
as
no
the
están...
seller, you're not setting yourself up for success, because then that buyer, they might offer you less. They might say, well, can you, like, they don't paint, but can you clean the walls?
Yeah, o simplemente nomás no considerarla como los compradores. Like, no.
So, clean your house. First tip, clean your house. Give it if you don't want to do it yourself, hire someone, deep clean it. Have that person give you an opinion even really quick, like, hey, what is, does it smell? Does it have a smell? Because all homes smell, you get used to your own home smell.
Yep.
Some are like, and some are just normal house stuff, detergents, candles, it's all muddled together. But, ask that clean person, hey, does my house smell? Like, does it have an odor?
Se oye, se siente todo bien. Like,
yeah.
No? Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then have them clean it. Walls, clean the walls. Get those cobwebs from up super, super high. Clean your chandeliers if you have them. The mirrors and the windows, get those washed. Mm-hmm. So clean your house. Deep clean it. That can sometimes just make all the difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pues sí. Le va a dar más curiosidad también a la persona que entra ahí. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, okay. Like, si cuidaron bien a lo mejor esta casa.
Because you can tell a clean house from a not clean house. Mm-hmm. Or a house that is continuously cleaned from one that's not.
Yeah.
You can tell that when you walk in. And then kind of the thing that goes with cleaning is decluttering.
Yep. Otra cosa también que, bueno, empezamos con eso de decluttering porque, como te digo, a lo mejor puedes meter todo en, no sé, en un cuarto, pero es como que...
garage too, sometimes. I've had the experience where buyers don't care if the garage is cluttered.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I guess in the sense where if they see you're moving, you're packing, and that stuff's in the garage, they just like, oh, okay, it looks kind of big, looks fine. They've got moving stuff in there. Mm-hmm. They care more about the house itself.
Yeah.
They want to see it. So if you have all kinds of crap everywhere, like a countertop, that's full of like a million appliances, the dish. You've seen the pictures. Yeah. We see the pictures. You guys have seen the pictures of those homes.
Like, no.
Yeah.
It's like so many things fit there. Yeah, it makes you think it's big, but I would like to see how big it looks.
Right. Or it just looks sometimes cluttered. It looks small. Like you can have a picture of a kitchen and all you don't see the kitchen. You're focused on there's a thing of dishes. Then there's boxes of cereal. Yes. Then there's a coffee maker. Then there's a toaster, and then that, and then there's the fridge. So that whole counter, that's all you see is the stuff.
Yep.
Versus actually seeing the kitchen. Mm-hmm. So decluttering is really also important. It should go hand in hand when you're going to clean. Yep. Declutter the things you don't need to have. Take it down. Pictures, they aren't buying your art. Take it down.
No, más eso yo siento que ya es de cada quien, pues es tu casa, and yes, you still live there. Pero más que nada como cosas personales, like de tu familia. Mm-hmm. Yo eso sí es lo que digo, al menos es lo que sí les les aconsejo a mis
Yeah.
clientes.
Well, because
So
then there's
just-
staging.
Mm,
Because you can stage with your own furniture, your own items. But if you don't have a good eye for it, you should definitely ask your realtor to help you. Because they could tell you exactly like you're saying. Take down the
That's
personal stuff, always for sure. But, you know, what colors, so you're not looking like you have, you know, forest brown over here with like bright orange. Like,
que sí es lo que es lo que es, pero
let's be real. Like anything and everything that makes your house look better,
sí.
You want that. Personal taste, like again, detach yourself emotionally.
Yes. Pues sí, porque ya, o sea, al momento en que tú también decidiste vender esa casa, ya no va a ser tuya.
Right.
So, la gente que entre ahí es como que pues yo no me miro sentarme en un cuarto que está todo anaranjado. So that might make me feel like, no, this isn't the one.
Yeah.
Even though that is something that I can change to my liking, but it would still like get me into that, like, no, that this isn't the one. Just because that room is orange, I don't like it. I don't want it. Pero pues, you know, venimos a lo mismo, es como la presentas, cuánto dinero esperas agarrar de eso y si es que vale la pena invertirlo y tú pintar tu casa o de plano tú dices, no, ¿sabes qué? Just take it off my hands and I'll take a loss for it. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, decluttering is really important. Go through all the rooms. If your kid's room is full of a million toys, like, let's start putting some away, start weeding it through, thin it out. If you have like 100 pairs of shoes in your closet, the person who's going to buy it can't envision how their clothes are going to be because all they see is all your hundreds of pairs of shoes. They don't look at it and say, oh wow, there's a lot of space in here. They just see, dang, it's full of shoes in here.
And that's another thing too. He mirado que muchos luego es como que, oh, pero cuando van a venir que no abran el closet. Like, don't show them the closet. Y me quedo así como de, bueno, pues, like, esa es una parte también grande.
Right, that's an important selling feature is the closet.
Mis compradores están buscando un primary room where they have a walk-in closet.
Right, or some kind of closet space.
Si no les voy a mostrar el closet, how do I know this fits?
Exactly.
Like, how do they know that this is going to be enough room
so
for them?
If there are things you don't want people seeing, or put it away. You don't want people grabbing, put it away. Put it away. We obviously always escort all buyers through the house because we also have a duty, you know, ethically to make sure the house is left the way, you know, we found it. But, you know, if you know you've got some type of something you don't want people to see, not that they'll take it, you just don't want people to know, then put it away. Just put it away. Because, big things that sell homes are closet space, bathrooms, kitchens.
Es tan raro la cantidad de personas que se fijan en el closet, el tamaño del closet. Y no es, al principio yo lo miraba así como que that's silly, like you wanna, porque decía, no, pues si tiene dos closets, uno para mí, uno para él, sería perfecto. And I'm like, that's silly, like nomás agarra un closet grande y ya. Pero no, es que de verdad la gente vive así, like un closet para ella, uno para él. And
because, you know, you can join closets, but, you know, sometimes someone likes their closet to be organized a certain way and the other person doesn't, and it carries over on yours and whatnot. So sometimes you're like, you know what, just
mejor
two
separados.
closets. Yours can look like this and mine can look like I shop at Target. Like, I don't know. So there's a lot of things, but if you say don't show the closets, then you're kind of eliminating your house from being, you know, a contender.
Yeah. Que quizás sí puede decir, oh, pues sabes que a lo mejor no miramos el closet, pero tiene una alberca. But it's just, you know, like, como decimos, más preséntala lo mejor que puedes y lo más neutral que tú lo puedas presentar. Como decíamos, quita tus preferencias personales. Lo menos que puedes de, no sé, a lo mejor tratar de influenciar a lo mejor también. Porque... yeah, it's like, la verdad, no todos tenemos el mismo gusto, no todos creemos en las mismas cosas. no todos miramos las cosas de la misma manera.
And just like, you know, think of yourself when you're walking into someone else's home. You could love everything and you see something or other and you're like, oh no, not this house because these people, you know, are like this, they believe in this and blah, blah, blah. And automatically the house can be like your perfect house, but you saw that and that turns you off.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same way other people will look at your home.
Yeah.
So,
es que, no se sabe. Puedes agarrar personas que de verdad no les importa, nomás están mirando la escala, el cuarto, el tamaño del cuarto,
but
la cocina.
You don't know.
Todo eso. Pero, si te toca alguien que es como que, oh, no, es que le va a los Raiders. No, I'm not buying their home.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know.
Exactly.
So.
You're like, I could never step foot into a Raiders home. I'm, you know, die hard this forever for life.
Y ha pasado. Es tan silly. Bueno, pero a mí lo que me pasó, a lo mejor, yo dije, no es algo así como de equipos, pero al lado de donde estaba esta casa que mostré, estaba una persona donde tenía bastantes banderas del presidente que estaban apoyando. So, pues cuando llegamos, estas personas dijeron, no, sabes que no, se mira muy bien la casa, pero aunque me guste de adentro, I wouldn't buy this home because I wouldn't live next to a person like that. So, aunque les gustó de afuera, era el área en la que estaban buscando y todo, no quisieron ni siquiera entrar porque no iban a vivir al lado de una persona. Yeah. Y digo, pues esto, es tu vecino, ni siquiera tienes que tratar con él, you don't even have to talk to them, nada.
Yeah.
Pero hay gente que...
I mean, that does happen. And granted, your neighbors are, you know, out of your control, so you can't really do anything about them. You just have to hope that they're behaving on the day of your showings and open house, because I mean, you never know, the new buyer might get along well with the neighbors, who's to say. But definitely just whatever you can do to make your home more appealing, clean it, declutter it. If there are things you can repair, minor things, go ahead and do it. Like if there are holes in the wall from pictures, just stick some toothpaste in there if you have to. I don't know. Look DIY, look it up. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But look it up. Just fix them up though. Go however else you got to patch them little holes up.
So, son cositas simples de verdad arreglar.
Or if there's a big hole from like, you know, the kids knocked furniture into it, like repair that, because that it's not going to cost a lot and it's going to enhance the overall look of the house. Outside. Outside's important too. You don't have to go on and do like a full-on landscape remodel, but you know, keep the grass trim. If it's all weeds, keep them weeds trimmed. Don't let them grow, you know, bigger. Keep it all just nice, neat, little within your little designated front yard space.
Sí, pues sí, lo que sea que tienes, nomás que se mire lo más limpio, lo más cuidado.
Right. Just clean it. Even the outside, just, you know, get all the dry leaves out, all the dead whatever that's in the way. If you have plants that have died, like say goodbye to them and throw the pot out or pack the pot. Clean it up, make it nice, open, inviting. If you've got cobwebs outside, get them cobwebs out. If you, whatever it is, just clean it up. It'll help 100 times.
Sí.
Same with the backyard. Same with the backyard.
Sí, porque sí, volvemos a lo mismo. Es like, a lo mejor puede dar esta impresión de que no cuidaron la casa y esto es nomás aquí, no sabemos qué más va a tener de problemas, hay tuberías o no sé, a lo mejor el techo o cualquier cosa. Como que una cosita abre la posibilidad de que estos compradores piensen en que pues sí, ni siquiera limpian las paredes, ¿cómo sé que han tomado cuidado de las plomerías o que han cuidado del techo, de que han cuidado, no sé, de las termitas o lo que sea? ¿Para qué darles razón? You know, like, nomás preséntala lo más limpia que puedas, lo más organizada, para que cuando los compradores entren a tu casa ni siquiera piensen en qué más puede estar mal con tu casa, aunque se mire, no sé, muy viejita o lo que sea, pero es como que es una casa vieja, pero la han cuidado bien, Yeah,
Right.
it looks good. Yo creo que va a estar en
Mhm.
perfectas condiciones. This is the one.
Yeah, get the carpets cleaned.
También.
So many people be so shocked to know that. Just clean, even if they're old, just
Yeah.
getting them professionally cleaned so they can get as much dirt and stains out as possible also really helps make the
Yep.
house kind of just look more like vibrant, give it a new life, kind of alive again.
Yep.
Because again, sometimes you don't want to go into a home and have to replace the carpet.
Yeah. It's
And the thing is, your carpet might not look dirty, but until you move that furniture and that you see your carpet is, two different colors,
yes.
then it's like, oh.
It's like, why is this part lighter?
And this part darker. So that's why you want to get your carpet, like, get it professionally clean. Like, move the furniture out of the way, get it cleaned so it kind of is back to the same color a little bit. It's not a big difference. Because I've seen homes where you see that and you're like, ew.
Yeah, y también
And I'm pretty good at controlling my reactions, but I will see my buyers' faces.
Y es que te hace pensar, es like, oh, pero si nos movemos la tenemos que reemplazar, la tenemos que quitar, eso es otro costo.
You already start, first their face is like, oh, and then they're like, and you start doing the math, like, okay, carpet's gotta go. Okay, maybe it's just down here. Maybe upstairs is not so bad.
Que a veces que ni siquiera cuesta tanto repararla, reemplazarla, pero es simplemente el hecho de tener otra cosa que hacer.
Right.
So,
exactly.
Just do it.
Exactly. I mean, if you can replace the carpet, probably even better. Because you'll get that back. Because this is something that would get listed. Brand new carpet throughout the whole house.
Yep.
So you're going to get that back when you sell. But if not, just, get them cleaned. Get them cleaned. Little repairs on the walls, get that done. If you don't want to paint, at least wash your walls. Get the walls washed.
Get those stains out.
Definitely bathrooms and kitchens. Focus a lot of heavy cleaning in those areas. Like, years of grease have built up on the tallest parts of the cabinets. If you don't get up there yearly or twice yearly, it's gonna be kind of gross.
Yeah.
So get that cleaned. Make sure, that your bathrooms are presentable and the kitchen's presentable. Bedrooms, like, just think how you would walk into like a model home, your expectations. Granted, your home isn't a model home, but that kind of standard where it's clean, it's neat, it's inviting. Those are things you want to.
Sí, focus on. Nomás es eso. Y sí, I mean, no es fácil y no es como que dices, oh, son demasiadas cosas. Volvemos a lo mismo. Like, how much do you expect to get for your home? So, that's our última decisión, pues, de cada quien. Cada situación es distinta. No todos los vendedores a lo mejor también están en sus casas, o inversionistas que están fuera del estado, a lo mejor no pueden hacerlo, pero pues ellos también, me imagino que deberían de tener esta idea de que pues I know in what condition my property is.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, for those that are, you're living in your home, you want to sell your home, you want to make sure you get the most return. Those are just a couple of things.
Yep.
That'll help. And it's good to start, thinking ahead. Don't think, okay, I want to list my home this week, so we're going to put it to market. Oh, this is going to get done. You need time. You need at least, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, so you can get the cleaning done. Go through and declutter things.
Yeah.
You know your schedule. If you're working, all you have is weekends, you might need a month. Because you need a month's worth of weekends to be able to get it ready.
Yeah. Yeah. Sí, no, es pero igual. Claro, esto es algo que hacemos con todos nuestros clientes y por eso mismo también es que vamos con ellos y platicamos sobre su casa y qué se puede hacer, qué no se puede hacer. Porque hay veces que a lo mejor están preocupados porque, pero es que a lo mejor esta puerta, and it's like, the door is fine.
Yeah,
don't worry
exactly.
About it.
That's what a consultation will do. It's not just a listing appointment. Like with us, it's a whole consultation. Like we'll walk around the house, we'll talk about it. We'll, that you should, That don't worry about.
Mhm.
That, yeah, it's up to you. I mean, it'd be better if you did, but you don't have to. But then you can expect this, that, the other.
Yep.
And then we'll let you know, yeah, okay, your neighborhood, how's that going to affect it? The comps, but it looks nice, it looks clean. Like,
Yep.
is it, does it look ugly around everywhere? And be like, okay, well, that's going to kind of affect it too. It's not anything you can control, but it's the location.
Y pues ahí viene más como presión en ti. Like,
Right.
okay, si
So
no
then you
podemos
really
mejorar
want
tu
to-
locación,
right,
nada
then
más
you
vamos
really
a
wanna-
mejorar tu casa.
Exactly.
You really need to stand
Mhm.
out. So, por eso son unos cuantos tips, pero como les decíamos al principio no es nada como que, oh, this is what you have to do.
Right. It's
Cada
all,
persona es distinta, cada
and
casa es distinta.
Exactly.
Pero sí, y esto es lo que hacemos. No nomás vamos y es como que, oh, fírmame aquí and that's it.
Right. We're not just
No.
like, here, sign here, we're going to sell your house, this is what's worth, blah.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's what a consultation is. It's tailored to each individual homeowner.
Yes.
It's tailored to what you need to do,
Mhm.
what will benefit you in the long run, and how we can advise you to get there, how we can help you achieve that goal.
Sí.
So I think that's kind of everything for this one. This was like a really short
Sí, porque
kind of wham bam because
es de verdad simple, pero es algo también que hicimos un poquito más en general, pero igual si gustan algo más individual, algo más personalizado, consulten con sus agentes locales, que somos nosotros.
Or call us, and
Yes.
yeah, we'll go over, we'll talk about it, we'll let you know.
Mhm.
And you can't get offended. Okay? Like
This is one of the hardest things.
Look at-
that
look
you
at,
go
like-
in and you kind of critique their home.
yeah, you can't
Pero-
get offended. You gotta. It's like a doctor when you go to the doctor, right?
Yeah.
And the doctor tells you need to lose weight or you're gonna die. Like they're not worried about hurting your feelings about saying this, that, or the other. They're like, nope. This is what you gotta do. You're gonna die.
This is it. It's
So-
like, this is what you want. This is what you gotta do.
Exactly.
If you don't want to do it, then this is what you're gonna get. So it's up to you.
Exactly. See, we'll be a little nicer. We're not gonna tell you you're gonna die. We're just be like,
No.
you may not get the offer price you want.
Exactly, because
But-
you're not gonna die. But it's just
Yeah.
like, let's just be realistic. You're just not gonna get your money. That's it.
Exactly. Like this brown and orange combo may not be. We may
Mhm.
have to rethink something here.
Yes.
You might love brown and orange, but
Mhm.
Joe
Allá
and
afuera,
Jane
quién
over
sabe.
there,
I don't know.
not so much.
Yeah. So, yeah, de eso se trata. En como dijimos, son unos cuantos tips, más o menos. Pero ya si es algo más personalizado, llámenos y, no sé.
You know where to find us
Yes.
on socials. Reach out,
Yep.
comment.
Ya, cualquier
We
más
can-
preguntas, a lo mejor algún otro consejo que busquen, déjenos saber. I mean,
Mhm.
we should charge for this, but we don't.
I know it's all free.
So take advantage.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Well, maybe on the next one we'll get into, whatever, a few more how to prepare, a little bit more detailed.
Yeah.
Because there's always more you can do. There's always more we can suggest
Mhm.
in terms of disclosing things.
Yes, I mean,
Disclosing things. Like that's a whole process in with escrow and, big repairs. Should you do them? Should you not do them?
mhm.
Even getting like a pre-home inspection, like a pre-listing home inspection.
Yeah.
But then also realizing if you do that, there are things you have to disclose once they've been discovered. So
Yep.
that's a whole probably another topic
Another
for
thing.
another day, because there's a lot. People think it's easy, but there's a lot more
We
to
just
it than
make it
just...
look easy.
We do. We do. But so this has been a short one. So we hope you enjoyed it. If you again have any questions, reach out to us. Comments, topics you want us to discuss or talk about, comment. And we will see you on the next one.
See you on the next one.